Marie Hardy's will has the following provisions. Okay, we can read it right here. I leave the cash balance deposited in the First National Bank up to a total of $50,000 to Jack Abrams. I leave $18,000 cash to Suzanne Benton. I leave 1,000 shares of Coca-Cola Company stock to Cindy Chang. I leave my house to Dennis Davis. I leave all my other assets and properties to Wilbur and Ed. Okay, so let's look at Part A. Part A says, assume that the estate has the following assets. So we've got 41,000 cash at First National Bank, 16,000 of cash in the New Hampshire savings, 800 shares of Coca-Cola stock, 1,100 shares of Xerox, a house and other properties valued at 13,000. So what distributions will be made in this estate? All right, let's get this out of the way and take a look. All right. First off, let's talk about the shares. 800 shares of Coca-Cola stock are given to Cindy Chang. Since the estate does not own more Coca-Cola stock, that's all Cindy gets. Okay, title of the house goes to Dennis Davis as the descendant directed. Okay, 41,000 cash in the First National Bank goes to Jack Abrams because this bequest was limited to 50,000 in this bank account, and the account contained less than 50,000. The 41,000 is all that Jack Abrams will get. Now, there's 16,000 cash in New Hampshire savings and loan. It still remains. However, the will specifically directs that Suzanne is to receive 18,000. Therefore, to have the 16,000 amount, more cash must be added. Either the Xerox stock or the other property, or both, must be liquidated in order to give Suzanne Benton the 18,000. Okay, and any remaining goes to Wilbur and Ed, the residuary beneficiary. Okay, now let's look at situation B. B says assume the estate has 55,000 cash at First National Bank, 6,000 cash in New Hampshire, 1,200 shares of Coca-Cola, 600 shares of Xerox, and other property valued at 22,000. Now, what will this look like? All right. Well, in this situation, the 1,000 shares of Coca-Cola stock goes to Cindy Chang. The additional 200 shares will either be transferred to the residuary beneficiary or liquidated if necessary to satisfy the other bequests. Now, 50,000 cash in the First National Bank goes to Jack Abrams. 5,000 cash that remains in First National Bank, along with the 6,000 in New Hampshire Bank. What does that come to? $11,000, right? To this total, more cash must be added in order to obtain enough cash to satisfy Susan's bequests. So either the Xerox stock, the remaining Coca-Cola stock, and or the remaining property must be liquidated in order to give Suzanne Benton's total of 18,000, and then any remaining property is conveyed to Wilbur and Ed.